Hi everyone. I'm going to read something to you out of the amplified version of 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 13. For no temptation has overtaken you and laid hold on you that is not common to man. What does that mean? Not common to man. The Amplified goes on and explains that nothing shall come to you that is beyond human resistance and human experience. And God is faithful and will not let you be tempted and tried beyond your ability and strength of resistance and power to endure. But with the temptation, He will always provide the way out, the means of escape, that you may be capable and strong and powerful to bear up under it patiently. Corinthians are born again believers. This is the promise that God has made to us who are saved. He will not allow aliens, fallen angels, demons to bring us an experience that is out of our realm or ability to be able to resist this thing. Therefore, I am of the point of view that anybody who is experiencing something that is not common to man and is being overtaken by it and is unable to resist it is not born again. And that's what I say about spirit rape. Spirit rape is not common to man. Natural rape is, but not spirit rape. So, what up with this? Why is it that I'm running into these religious Christian women, and now since I made this video, a Christian man who is professing that and claiming that they have experienced spirit rape? So my natural response out of 1 Corinthians 10 verse 13 is, you must not be born again. You must not be saved. And that's your first step to coming up out of this, is to realize this and acknowledge it. Because if you fool yourself, you are going to be going around and around and around in a circle like one of them mice on a treadmill. And you will not come out of it, and it will get worse. So you must come to terms with the fact that this situation is not common to man. and God will not tolerate it on his elect. Now, I did not have a spirit rape experience, but before I was born again, I had an experience where fallen angels walked into me, moved my spirit aside, and used my body, particularly my larynx, my throat, my mouth, to speak. And I remember it feeling like, the only way I can describe it would be like peeling a banana. And my spirit stood over in the corner of a room looking back at me, and my spirit is jumping up and down screaming. Nobody can hear me though, and I'm screaming, let me back in, let me back in my body. And they let me back in, but only when they were ready to do so. And I had no control over it. They just walked in. I could be sitting up there counseling a client, and this thing would just walk in and start talking to the client like I wasn't even there. Now, 36 years this March will have passed since I have been born again. Not one time in 36 years. And the first 5 years, I was quite stupid. I thought that God saved me because of the occult, and I did not give some of that stuff up for the first 5 years. I used to sit there and call these spirits to come. My best friends, I thought they were my friends, and I would call them to come. They never came, not one time. Because I am of the elect. God will not allow aliens, fallen angels, demons to do whatever they choose to do with me, because I am a child of God. If they are doing anything they choose to do with you, including spirit rape, honey, you're not saved, and you got to come to terms with that. There's a very strong religious connection going on here, because every person I have come across has been involved in the occult or in religion in some form or fashion. And you need to understand this too. Those beings, even if you are not saved, those beings cannot come in and out of you whenever they feel like it, unless you have invited them. That's another point you're going to have to come to terms with. You invited them by the fleshly form of worship or occult practices, meditation, whatever, and all this new stuff. You know, that ain't new, but it seems like it's new. It's new in the church. This kundalini thing, this laughing spirit, and this bopping of the head, and all that kind of stuff. That is an invitation to spirits to do things to you that are not common to our existence. These fallen angels walk in and out because of the altered state. You've got to shut the altered state down. That's what you got to do. And if you need my help, I'm here to do that for you and with you. I cast out demons over the phone. I push fallen angels aside on the phone. You don't believe it? If you don't believe it, don't bother calling. But if you believe what I'm saying to you, and you got this problem, call me here. We're going to work this thing out.